Hello folks, so today I'm going to tie a wee muddler pattern. It's called the Hulk, and anybody that's fished or tied the incredible cat before will know about edge bright and how effective it's been on the incredible cat, but the method was used on this fly before the incredible cat, and it's a very good pattern. Now I have been tying a few up. Now the original Hulk was tied in that black and green, but I've also been tying the cat's whisker colours as well, the green and white. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to tie the original Hulk, which is the black and green. So just get kicked on here and get started. The hook and the vise is a size 8 barrelless nymph hook from WALDOS. The thread I'm going to use is Uni-thread 80 in fire orange. So I'll just get started behind the eye of the hook, run on the thread, on with our scissors and knock away that excess, and run the thread on down towards the rear of the hook where our bar would be. So there's two elements in the tail. Now this is, the first part of it is Glow Bright number 11. So I'll just come on and pull off a bit of this Glow Bright. So what you do with a Glow Bright is, I have a bit here, it's about 5-6 inches long. So come on and fold that in half, fold it in half again, and then fold it in half again, and just come on then on those ends, just come on and trim that away. Come on and that end, tie that down, a couple of turns over the top. So the next part on the tail, this is Glow Bright number 12, which I'll be needing a new spool of very soon. So same thing again, just come on then, your two ends, meet them. So fold in half, and fold in half again. And these looped ends, come on and trim that away. Lay that down top of the shank. A couple of turns just to hold that, and then come on with our wax. And a wee run of wax down that thread, and run that thread over the top of them Glow Bright, and run the thread right to the front. So the body of the fly is the fire orange and pearl, and then the edge bright over the top of that. So on the way back down again, I'll tie on my tinsel and run the thread back down, keeping that tinsel flat, and run down to where our tail starts. So just come on the end. Now this tail you want round about the length of the body, right over the back. So just come on the end with our toothbrush and just run that through that tail, just to liven up them fibres a wee bit. And because of the two colours, It pays light underneath, and as I say, you have the number 11 under and the number 12 above, and it gives a very nice look to the tail. So the body on the fly is edge bright. Now this is edge bright material. Now that comes in a sheet, and the way I do it is I cut them into, I have another one here, I cut them into strips about 10mm wide, and then what I do then is I come on with scissors and I nick up, just come on about 3 or 4mm and nick that up. Give a 2mm gap and another wee nick, and just keep doing that the whole way up that length until you reach the full length, and then flip it over and do the same on the opposite side. And as I say, you want to come on about 4mm and then a wee 2mm piece and nick on your distance again. And then when you come up that full length on both sides, just come on then and cut that down the centre, and that gives you 2 halves like this here, and that's what we use then for the body. Now to tie that on, you want to come on and cut that off in a V, and we tie on with this here. The reason being, when we tie that on, then our body, or our edge bright, we're able to turn that up the body. So I'll just come on and I'll use that wee edge that we cut out, tie that on, and then run our thread tight over the top of that edge bright and bring our thread up the body of the hook. And you want to stop about an eye length back from the head of the fly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tie this off and switch threads. I'm going to come on then with a white thread, and the reason why I'm changing the thread is the head of the fly is chartreuse deer hair, and the fire orange thread, the way the head's on, it's deer hair and then it's doubled back, and the fire orange thread shines through the deer hair at the front, whereas when they change the white thread, it doesn't have that issue. You can't really see the white thread through the deer hair. So this is my white thread. This is Centerfly 50 Denner Nano Silk in white. So I'll just come on and catch that behind the eye, run on my turns, and as I say, an eye length back from the head. Come on and knock away that excess. So first part is bring up your tinsel. So bring that tinsel up and overlap in turns up to where white thread is stopped. Come on then and tie off that tinsel. So a turn over, turn in front, turn behind, turn in front. Come on then and knock away that tinsel. So our edge bright, just start turning our edge bright up. When you're turning this up the body, you want to bring it up round about the same turns as you would bring a wire, as if we were rubbing the body with wire, the same spacing. So you want to get at least 3 turns of the edge bright coming up the body of the fly. just come on then and tie that off at the front. Come on with your scissors and trim that edge braid away. Come on then with a wee drop of wax and run the wax on the thread. And the wax just helps to tie that edge braid down and keep everything nice and tight. So the next part in the fly is our black marabou. So you want to grab round about an inch of one side, and then same on the other side, round about an inch of there. So this is our marabou that we've taken off. So come on then and knock away this excess end. Just come on then with our nail and strip that marabou off the stalks, and that just gives us somewhere clean with less bulk to tie in the marabou. So just take your time and clean off all them marabou fibres. So same again, come on a wee run of wax just to hold this marabou tight. So just a wee roll round on our fingers just to tighten that on. Lay that down top of the shank, pinch and loop over and a wee turn just to see how the marabou is sitting. That looks alright. So just come on then and give our tight turns over that just to tighten that marabou in. So what you want to do then is come on and pinch off the extra marabou, the excess over the tail. Now you want to leave this wing a wee bit longer than the tail. So around about 1/4 of an inch past the tail, just come on and pinch that marabou away. And that just gives us an overwing that's coming over the top of her tail. So the head of the fly now, this is chartreuse deer hair. It's bleached and dyed deer hair. So I'll just come on and pick off a clump of this deer hair. Trim that away from the pelt. I'll get my hair stacker, drop the hair on the stacker, and give that a wee stack, a wee tap just to stack that up. So come on then and remove that from the stacker. So this is my hair here stacked. So just come on and any of them loose fibres, just pull them away. So the handiest way to put this on, I normally set it on top and roll it around me. Let it roll around when I'm turning the thread, but I'll show you the handiest way to do it. Now bring your thread down halfway between your marabou and your eye. Come on then, and this hair, slide that over the top of the eye. So that it's all around the eye of the hook. Come on then and hold that tight in your left hand. Come on then and give a couple of light turns over the top and then pull that thread tight. Let the deer hair go out of your hand. Another couple of turns just to tighten that on. And then come on and pull that hair, push it back off the eye of the hook. Now don't let the tension go on your thread. we'll pull this all back from the eye, and just come on then, bring your thread to the front and just come on then and give your tight turns at the eye of that hook. And as you give your tight turns here, that encourages that deer hair to slope back and makes it easier to form our muddler head. So a few turns on, come on then and give her 3 or 4 turn whip finish. Come on and knock away that excess thread. Now if the deer hair slips over the eye like this, just come on then, pull all the deer hair back, and just come on with a lighter, and just be careful when you do this because the deer hair's easy burned. Just come on and run the flame over it, and that just takes the wee strands of deer hair, just singes them back. So come on then with our tie-on varnish and give that thread a coat of varnish before we come on with our scissors and trim that back. So come on then with, if I find it, there it is here. Come on then with our needle and just run that needle down through the eye just to make sure the eye's clear. So a couple of wee fibres still there though. I'm just going to come on and trim them away just to tidy that up. So our deer hair, I might shift all these tools to the back, bring over my whisk bucket, set that underneath the hook. I'm going to come on then with my curved scissors, hold on to the marabou and pull all this deer hair to the front of the hook. So once you get all that deer hair pulled out the front, just come on then with your curved scissors. Now a wee tip for trimming the deer hair: if you can imagine the shape of a 5p piece around the eye of the hook, and use that shape as your guide for coming on trimming. So use the eye of your hook as the centre, and then the shape of your 5p coming around that, and then use the angle of your scissors as the angle that we use to come on and trim that hair. So just take off 3 or 4 fibres at a time, 4 or 5, and just take your time and come around that fly. And trim that deer hair back. Now, as I say, you want to leave a half decent shaped head on this fly. I know I done a tie-in of the Kate McLaren before, and I used the eye, which was completely different because it's a smaller head and you wanted a different shape to the muddler. But this is a completely different fly and a completely different tie-in, so as I say, give that shape of a 5p piece around the head of the fly. So take your time and just come around and trim that hair back. Now don't get too overzealous with the scissors. It's all too easy to let the chop and run away on you, and what happens then is you end up cutting too tight and you don't get the shape of the muddler that we need at the head. So after you get that trimmed back, just pull all the hair back in again. There's a long one there, look. Pull all that hair back and we'll get a general shape of what it's like before we come on again with the scissors. And as I say, don't get too overzealous with the scissors. We don't want to lose the shape of that muddler at the head. So just come on then and take your time and go around that and just slowly but surely make that back the slightest wee bit. Now, as I say, you want to leave a half decent head on this, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that muddler shape. There's a couple of cut ends there, a little bit honest. So I'm not going to trim that anymore, because what happens is you just keep trimming and trimming and trimming, and before you know it, you've nothing left at the head. So the best thing to do, or the best thing to learn, is when they walk away, especially with muddler heads. As I say, you could go around that all day and sit there and go round and round, and you end up with no head at all in a fly. But that's one of the hardest things to learn, is when they walk away. But there we have it, folks. That's the Hulk, as it's called. Now, as I say, I have been tying these earlier on today. Now, that's the black version, that's the white version. Now, the original fly was tied with the black marabou. So the only difference on the two flies is the colour of the marabou. So if you're able to tie the black one, all you have to do is change the colour of the marabou, and you're able to tie the white one as well. That's the only difference between the two flies, but simple enough to tie. Now, that's the way I the way I do the edge braid. I cut, they're about, I would say about 12mm wide. Come on then and give your wee neck on about 4mm, and just work out the whole length of the strip that you've cut, and flip it over, do the exact same on the opposite side, and just gradually come down that and give your 3 or 4mm cut done. Leave a space of 2mm and just keep working along, and that gives you your 2 cut edges. And then come on then with your scissors and just split that down the middle, and that'll give you 2 lengths for you only need 3 turns, so a length like that there will get you 4 flies. So you've only half of that, but get you a full fly. So there you go, folks. I hope that was helpful to you. Not very much to it, bar the muddler head, but that's the thing about the muddler head, is knowing when they walk away, knowing when you've had enough, and don't get hung up on wee bits being out of place here, wee bits being out of place there. Try to not be looking to see if it's cut 100%. So thanks for watching, folks, and until the next time, tight lines.